What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Couch Chronicles, where we answering your questions, however they may be, through Patreon.
We trying to get a new couch, y'all.
We
raising money. Help us.
I mean, this couch is decent. This couch is
decent.
It's holding down. But
it's holding down for now, but you
could always use a new couch.
Corona, you going to be using the couch a lot more. While you at
home.
True,
yeah, while you're
at home.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So this couch is starting to wear a little bit.
I don't know, because if you working, this ain't the best place to work from a couch.
True.
It's too comfortable.
True.
You're going to be shifting and adjusting your weight.
That's true.
Nah, you don't sit on the couch.
It depends on what type of job
Cam
you got,
was up here editing one day, and I was back here cutting up clips for the vlog, and I fell asleep for 5 minutes, and I don't think he knew.
Nah, that's Was he still talking to you?
No, he was just right there working, but I was like, because when I woke up, I was like, he definitely, if he would have turned around and seen me, he'd have been like, could have fell asleep.
That is true. Though. Yesterday, I was working on that couch out there, and I drifted off for like 2 minutes. I swear, I had my computer right here, and I'm just like, oh shit. Where the hell am I?
Working from home is finding a workstation.
Yeah.
Set it up, natural light, no distractions.
If you have the ability to do that.
First question is from Tyler Afro Lady Thomas. What up, good? Hey, DT family. Hope y'all staying in the house and being productive. I'm trying to be since Rona won't leave. My question for this week is simple. When it comes to your female friends, for me, male friend, have you ever crossed the line or at least thought about it? Over the weekend, I definitely crossed the line, and it turned out to be quite good. In case you're wondering, it is the male of the polyamorous relationship. Oh, the one we talked about before, yeah. That was always joking about it. Side note, I got really high this weekend. Not something I normally do. I crossfaded with my Jack Daniels. Pretty interesting combo. Anyway, what are your thoughts on all of this? And happy early birthday, Rome. You are definitely an amazing entertainer and a wonderful person. I'm so happy to see you and the whole DT crew grow with your content as men. Ooh, y'all need to come back to show these men in here at ATL how to be. And just as people in general. Thank you for always giving me a reason to smile.
It's too many of y'all women.
Appreciate the Tyler.
I say yes to all three. To
crossing
the line, thinking about crossing the line, and crossfading with Jack Daniels.
That's funny. Yeah, no, I definitely
all three.
I've definitely crossed the line. I feel like
with somebody that's in a relationship.
No. She's saying friend.
Yeah, friend.
Oh,
a friend.
Friend.
Oh,
Like,
I don't do relationship.
Relationships a little,
yeah.
But like as a friend, yeah. I think we had this conversation not too long ago. We was talking about certain people. Like, so if this person come to you as your friend, you ain't gonna think about it, or you at least thought about it. Like,
I'm one of those niggas. I'm gonna be honest.
I'm one of those niggas.
I don't understand dudes that just have female friends and just say, and especially if it's attractive people.
Gotcha.
When it's attractive, like when you are, a handsome dude, and you have a female quote unquote friend that is just as attractive, obviously probably more, because if she looks like you, that's not a good thing. But if she's on the same attractive level or whatever, you telling me there's no attractiveness to that? You telling me there's nothing?
It's definitely gonna be.
I feel like you should want to fuck all your
female
friends.
That's not the point.
That's not the point.
Yeah.
Of course you're going to think about it, but you don't have to cross the line. You can't fuck everybody.
No. That's exactly. But I'm
like
saying there's some people that try to deny that. I never even thought of her like that.
It can be like that sometimes. It can be like that sometimes.
Never. Like, you have a female friend. You're a heterosexual male.
Yeah.
She's a heterosexual female.
And you didn't meet her with
I have
no.
plenty friends I never thought about.
Like you didn't meet.
You have a fine heterosexual friend. Like we have a lot of female friends, right? But I feel like.
All
right, but look, a lot of female friends that but maybe that's why I can't keep a lot of female friends.
Yeah.
Because a lot of female friends I get with, there might be a time where we end up doing like. You're a great person. That's why I make you a friend.
No, for sure.
I befriend people that are
great
good people.
Yeah.
I try to, and including the women I get with, right? So if there's an attractive level with a friend of mine, let me hook you. Let me kiss up on you a little bit. Let me, let me massage your back. You know what I'm saying?
Because it is interesting.
I'm saying when you're in a single situation, you know what I'm saying? Like, if this is like, why not try to? Yeah, if we kiss, okay, it's all good. And I don't feel like the thing is, some people make it weird afterwards.
Gotcha.
Right?
And that's why people don't cross the line, because
they feel they make it weird. But I just don't think people should. Like, why is it weird? Like, because people have their weird expectations.
Here's why it's weird.
Oh, but I'm just like, if y'all have like. I don't know.
It's
man.
weird because, like,
Friends
say you got this friend and y'all say you got this friend and y'all hang out.
That's the best type of sex. If it's a female friend, she fine. She got an ass and she got a good.
As a man, I hear you.
Let me throw some dick your way.
As a man, I hear you, but you gotta remember though, like. It could start to make because it's not even just
Could you
about.
Imagine walking in a room and a dick fly across your face.
What the fuck? I just want to show you I love you.
But imagine, like, if you got this friend, it's not just about y'all two either. It's about y'all circle too, because once the line is crossed, it could be it could really get awkward. Like depending on where, because like say y'all the lines cross and then y'all still cool,
right?
But say a week later, you invite her to an event and you got a whole nother girl there, it might feel weird.
But then she's not a real friend. Because look.
I see what he's saying because it's like, if you know you want to cross that line, don't start introducing her to all your friends.
Yeah, that's
weird. If it does get
awkward,
maybe not on your end, but on her end, now it may be awkward when y'all at the common place amongst all friends. You know what I'm saying?
What you mean? Don't invite her? Don't introduce her to all your friends?
If it's a friend that you know you want to cross the line with, don't start introducing her to all your other friends, your whole circle, because if she gets weird, because you say you're not gonna get weird. And she still wants to come to a common place where everyone is. It's gonna be awkward. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot.
Yeah, I guess. But I mean, what if she's already in the circle though? You know what I'm saying? Like if she's
that's gonna make it work.
That's different. But then you gotta think about it.
How would it make it work?
No, I mean, but that means you really gotta think about it because it depends on how long she been in the circle, how long y'all been. Like, it's a lot that goes into that. Like, you really got.
Why are we thinking about all this?
No, because you
got
to.
Adult. You have to.
You got to.
But
you can't do stuff without there's no ramifications. That's what's the possibility.
There's a ramification in getting a relationship. There's a ramification,
and you got to think about it. That's what I'm saying. Just like this, you got to think about it.
Yeah.
And
that's what I'm saying. It's fine. But I'm just saying, if y'all if you're in the same place, if both of y'all are this is not an emotional thing. Well, it's hard to say it's not emotional. It's hard to say because if y'all do love each other as friends, there's gonna be obviously some emotion.
That's why all friends can't just around here fucking.
If y'all could control each other. If you could work on yourself. Listen, if she come to me with some stuff like, hey, I'm starting to feel, I'm like, you need to work on yourself.
Man,
you need to work on yourself.
You need to work on yourself. The Undecided Podcast. That sounds so funny.
Oh, man.
They finally got a nigga.
I'm gonna shut up because people gonna start saying I'm believing everything I say.
Okay, this is gonna be funny. Undecided Podcast. They finally got a nigga. I bought an OnlyFans.
Damn.
He said, with nothing else to do or spend money on, and with most of them being on sale because of this virus, I decided to just say, fuck it. It's not that bad. I can definitely see myself buying another one in the future.
All right, hold on.
Man.
And the porn episode of Room Noise is fire. And before y'all judge me about spending my money irresponsibly since the quarantine, since the quarantine started, I put almost $1,000 in stock market. Dog. It's about time my money got a job. Be safe and wash your hands.
Hold on. First
That's
thing,
the hardest shit.
Undecided Podcast. This message us if you don't want to put it publicly under there.
Yeah.
Who the girl was.
I
need to see the face before.
Yeah, because I can't say too much because it might be worth it.
I just want to see.
He fucked up off top. He said there's nothing else to do. Come on, nigga. There's nothing.
Now, there's a lot to do.
Just because you can't leave.
This nigga man was beating off in the living room of his girl house with free porn.
Do something.
But he also said he put $1,000 in stocks.
Yeah.
So he balanced it.
And also,
I ain't mad at that.
Hold on. Also, in the message, tell me what stocks you invested in.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, niggas need to know that. Forget the OnlyFans part. Tell us the stocks.
No, I want to know who the girl is that made him cave, but also tell me the stocks.
And like I said, and I'm sure
this company called Enron, I heard of it.
And I'm sure he listened to the podcast. But when you listen to this, you can be already listened to the podcast. So
you know what he probably subscribed to? What? The Cat Butts movie shit.
He said, I gotta see these assholes. Yo, but that's fun. Yeah, send us the message. Send us the personal.
Butthole edition.
Classic Cuddy. Hey fellas, happy early birthday, Rome. My B-Day's on the 13th. Aries gang.
Birthday.
What up? My question is, which two artists would y'all like to see do a song/album together like Jay-Z and Kanye did for Watch the Throne? Mine's always said Bruno Mars and Justin Timberlake should do something together. Well, that'd be interesting. I believe that project would slap. To answer y'all question last week about what
depends on who produces that.
To answer y'all question last week about what we the fans do, I play the bass guitar, drums, and some vocals.
Wow.
As always, stay positive and good vibes.
That
also, that room noise song was fire. I should not be in my car blasting a song about masturbating through my hood.
If he in Cali, he need to come on room noise.
Yeah,
let's
if you playing the bass, drums, and vocals, if you in Cali, let us know, or we might listen.
Can he DM us his contact information?
Yeah, low key DM. You know what?
DM us. Hell yeah, let's talk.
Low key DM me because I might need to use you on a tropical storm piece.
Why low key? High key.
Oh yeah. DM me or DM the business.
So his first question: who he wants collab?
Yeah, collab wise.
He said rap.
I mean, I think it's because he said Bruno Mars and Justin Timberlake. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, one, Kendrick Cole would be a good collab. Yeah. Drake and The Weeknd. I still want.
Kind of already happened.
Drake and The Weeknd.
I mean, they did
like an album.
They did two something. I'm talking about. They was talking about doing an album.
Right.
Yeah.
Drake and The Weeknd.
Yeah.
I really like to see that.
That'd be
really
cool.
Yeah, that'd be hard.
Yeah.
Two together, that'd be fire.
That'd be cool.
Okay. Who else? I want?
This is mad random, but I was watching Reason again last night, and this morning I was listening to Smino, and for some reason I think they'd be good on a song together.
I love Smino.
So I would. I don't know if I need a whole album, but maybe a couple, like a little EP, a little 5, a little 4. I would like to hear something.
These are the things I think about, and it's like, there's some other people I'm missing that I'm upset about.
I feel like in the R&B world, I mean, I feel like it would have been cool for, even now, I mean, maybe Trey Songz and Chris Brown to do like a mixtape or something like that.
I can see them do.
I can see them doing something crazy.
It don't excite
me off top, but
I can see them doing
just like, okay, Chris Brown and Tyga, when you heard that before the music, that wouldn't excite you.
It didn't excite you, but it was good. It was good.
And I could see that. I could see Trey Songz with him being more of an excitement level.
Yeah, I'm trying to think, is there anybody else
in hip hop right now?
I'm really thinking.
With Childish Gambino, who would he go good with? Who would he pair?
Rapping or singing or both?
I think just artistry. I'm trying to figure out who he would pair good with. Now to think about, because he does so well by himself.
Childish and Kendrick could be hard too. That'd be different. Cause they all on that, especially the last album Childish did when he was more on the funk. That would have mixed well with Kendrick.
This is gonna make probably a lot of people mad because this is just two different worlds, and a lot of people don't think I'm the biggest fan of him. But Drake and Griselda, and the reason I say that,
well, they already talked about that.
They are.
That's happening already. You didn't watch the interview?
Nah.
Yeah, watch the Rap Radar interview
with Drake or Griselda.
On Drake.
Okay.
I even think they released a snippet of the song that's gonna be.
I mean, it's bound to come. Drake does this all the time. New artists come out, he drops on. But yeah, I just see that gritty up north with Drake on it, or taking their sound, them rapping, and put it on like one of Drake's, whoever he gets as a producer type beats. So I can see that being fire.
Aisha St. Philip. Hey DT, how come y'all never come to Boston? And 3 years ago, I used to be so nice and sweet to everyone, even people who took advantage of me. Over time, I realized that not everyone deserves that, and I low-key became an asshole because I was harboring a lot of anger. I miss being as nice as I used to be. How do I find a balance?
Well, first off, we don't come to Boston because of people like you. You talking about you an asshole to everybody.
Then they tell us the pot con Harvard.
Come on, Aisha.
And ain't no pocket space.
Last time we was there, it was dark. We was scared.
I ain't gonna front, man. Dartmouth was probably one of our worst shows.
No, it wasn't a bad show.
It wasn't a bad show. It was Dartmouth, the prison type school.
It was just a dark school.
I mean, it was dark. Period. Like,
it was a dark trip.
It looked like
a snowstorm. We had to wait an hour for our rental car.
But the actual show wasn't bad.
And then remember we went to the party after. The party was fun.
That wasn't bad. But
shout out to Dartmouth.
Yeah, I came to Boston last year, but that was about it. I just stopped in for a second.
Pot the car.
And then how you found balance with being nice and being mean? I mean, just.
Why
don't
mean?
be
Does
mean.
It say why she's mean?
She just said because people were taking advantage of her. But
well, that's the problem you got to solve. People taking advantage of you. You need to not.
You need to have a little bit more
awareness.
awareness.
Don't go no shell either, because you just got to do better. You got to learn more. You got to understand people, how they work. Don't trust everybody so hard. That don't mean be mean to them. but that don't always mean trust.
What's the saying? Keep them at arm's length.
Keep them at. It's like, well, now you gotta keep them 6 feet apart from you.
That's true. Couple arms length.
Well, no, keep it a Durant arm length. That's about 6 feet.
Yeah, the Durant. Yeah,
keep it Durant. Keep it Durant.
That reminds me of that joke on the street.
I can see him saving us from a meteor in a cartoon. Just smacking that shit.
That reminds me of that joke on Street Snaps when he was like, your knuckles are ashy. Did you walk here? Who was
that? That was
the Mexican dude talked to the big black guy.
Did you walk here?
I was like, that's such a stupid joke.
That's hilarious.
Jordan Moreland, what's up, DT? How's life? Highlights of the week. With all the nonsense going on, grocery stores stay running out of stuff. People with allergies getting mad looks for no reason. We struggling out here with these allergies. We ain't do nothing wrong. I'm sure people need some words of encouragement. First quarter of the year definitely off to a shaky start. Moving into quarter 2, what do you have to say? Stay up, DT and Cam. Stop disrespecting on every video with your feet on the table, LOL.
Get your feet hilarious. Off the table.
First off, this is my table. Second off, I cleaned this table. Third off, no.
But highlights of the week.
That's funny. We all looked at my feet.
He's comfortable.
Highlights in terms of
this week. I mean, we talked a lot about it on the podcast, different stuff that was going on. But but moving into quarter 2.
Wait, what was that question?
Basically, quarter 1 was off to a shaky start. Moving to quarter 2, what do you have to say? What do you think? Quarter 2.
I mean, we're hoping quarter 2 we're free. But
yeah,
who knows? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
because quarter 2 starts tomorrow. No, because January, February, March, April. Yeah, it starts May. Yeah, it starts May.
So,
yeah.
I don't know.
We just praying to not be locked up in quarantine.
Well, people start listening, stay inside. We can come out in quarter 2.
I've heard California now starting to have a little. It's slowed down here because I guess we're not on top of each other like New York. New York is going through it right now.
Because
it's going through it.
They bundled up.
I think it like doubled, tripled.
Yeah, this week has been crazy. So last night.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
After yesterday, it came out like.
Damn.
It's crazy. So be blessed. Try to stay. I don't know.
Quarter 2, just want to be blessed. Kurt definitely got some stories from the road. This one time in North Carolina, this old white lady came up to my truck, and her exact words were, "I'm not a hooker, but my car broke down up the road, and I was hoping you could spare a few dollars for gas." She started off, "I'm not a hooker." She said, I didn't have it, so I told her I didn't. Then the next morning, she came to my truck again with the same speech. Crazy shit, LOL. So I guess my question is, would you ever consider paying for a prostitute/escort? I gotta be in a different place in my life, man, because I hear a lot of niggas be out here paying.
A lot. No, I know a lot of niggas. But here's the thing. I think it should be legal, man. I've been saying it for long. Let it be legal.
I mean, it's legal in some places.
I honestly think it'll do the world a lot better.
It's legal in some places, but yeah, just make it legal at this point.
It'll make it stop. It won't be so shameful. You tax it, you get money. It's safer because now you can, you could do it like Uber. You know what I'm saying? Download the app and just you know what I'm saying? Like who you like? Come over tonight. We do it safely.
It's like pussy Uber. It's poober.
Yeah, and then look at how much more women now are joining OnlyFans. You know what I'm saying? Like and making money from it.
Yeah. I mean,
and that's the prerogative. If that's what they want to do. So what's the next step? If you have sex with someone, I mean, that might be a leap for some people.
Like,
but
I think for me, I gotta really be going through something to pay for an escort.
Like, not if it was just natural. Not if it was just freely available. If it was freely available,
you mean if it was freely available?
If it was just like if it wasn't a hard thing to do. If
what's not a hard thing to do though?
If the ability to get an escort, not just saying it's super hard or nothing, but I'm just saying if it was more accessible, if it was more like
I still have to be going.
If the amount of girls you or not just you, but anybody else is looking at on Instagram were available to have sex with, and you see all these bad women on there, like whoa, you might be like, hey, how much now for the night or whatever.
I'm not crazy. Would I think about it? I would think about it. I don't know if I would do it though, just because. I can get pussy. Like, it's not.
You can get pussy.
Yeah, I guess but a lot of guys can't. You know,
it's not even about can't though. It's about ease.
It's about ease.
It's about ease. It's not.
Oh, you're saying because they don't want to have to go out on a date and do all that.
It's not about stuff. Like
but even
a lot
sometimes.
And this is not even men. This is women too.
Yeah,
women.
It's both. Yeah.
Look at all the you got older people that need to be satisfied.
Yeah.
Okay. Older people, maybe some people that are like can't get a woman, whatever, or a man, you know, they want to be sexually satisfied and loved and touched and all that stuff just as well. And I think all that you got older people, you got lonely people, you got people that turn sex into weird fetishes or fetishize it after a while because they don't get it. They don't ever get it. And if some of these people have sexual experiences safer and early on, or no, I'm not saying that's kids, but you know, maybe when in their 20s or something, and don't shoot up schools, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because those are the dudes. Yeah. Those are the dudes that are not getting no pussy out here. Yeah. And I used to think that was a stupid statement, but a lot of times it's true. Like they are just really, like it takes that thing to trigger them. Where if they were comforted in some way, maybe some of that doesn't happen.
But it just seems like it's just not that hard. But I guess it's different people, different strokes.
Not everybody look like you.
That's true.
Not everybody look like him. Not everybody look like me. So, and not everybody has the popularity or does things.
That's true. That's
some
very
people
true.
are just hardworking people and just trying to get by the day.
Nah, man. It's niggas that manage at Walmart that's killing it out here. I know. Like, I didn't know it is.
But that might be because the way they look. I'm talking about niggas that don't have that.
It's just like it's just not that hard.
It's not always about looks, but then it's about money, or then it's about.
I mean,
it's
of
just
course.
A lot of
it's
niggas
different
don't
factors.
have that. A lot of people don't have that.
That's for sure.
And I need to keep including women in that as well, because there are a lot of women out there that are lonely and craving it so bad. Where if you get sex off of your mind. Now that creates the ability, I can think about other shit now.
That's why
I'm not worried about all this. So there's definitely an argument to be said this shouldn't happen. Maybe prostitution should have happened or whatever. But I do think there's an argument to be had that it should be legalized. It should be safer. It should stop a lot of.
You're fired up today.
And I'm telling you, man, let's do it.
Let's do it. I don't disagree.
Next president and all these people out here, like all these fucking politicians.
Oh, they definitely fucking
everything anyway.
They buying all type of escorts.
No way could they act all high and mighty and be like, "This is wrong."
Oh, they fucking.
Man. Oh, they definitely gonna act
like that. Babito, new episode of Rule Noise was fire. Y'all up the edits this season.
Thank you.
Do y'all work for other people? ? Like write, edit, produce, etc. as a group or individually? Yeah. I mean, we do stuff like I work with Wes. Our homie Desmond. We did his film.
But is he talking about from a musical standpoint?
Nah, I mean, he said write, edit, produce, just work. So I mean,
yeah. For sometimes we work outside. I mean, everybody kind of has something that they've got, but
yeah. Then but the group is definitely the main focus.
Tropical Storm here and there.
Yeah, Tropical.
You talked to them lately?
I heard they had their album drop.
And I think, you know what? They in the ocean right now. They probably ain't got good service out there.
Why in the ocean?
They get Tropical Storm. Ariana Miles. Hey, DT. Happy early birthday, Rome. Appreciate it. I hope you all are safe and healthy with everything going on and that you can still enjoy your special day. With parents demanding us to come home all the way to being fired from on-campus jobs, being a college student right now is hard, and I don't like that in my Ari voice. I go to Texas A&M, and our classes are now ran through some BS online meeting app. It's so much harder waking up from my 8 a.m. oceanography class without knowing whether or not Big Rona is going to wipe out all civilization. I mean, sheesh, I like motivation and all. Also, I am not an online class person. Easier to finesse classes when they online, but I know myself, and I know I'm not actually learning. I know it may have been a while since y'all's undergrad days, but do you have any funny stories of any professors or classmates that you can share? If not, how was it? If not, how was it balancing YouTube careers and chasing that degree? Much love, Ariana. First thing popped in my mind. Me and this nigga to the left of me, Cam, was in a business law class. And one day
Which one you talking? The sleeping or the
I'm talking about the teacher. I'm talking about the teacher when we was laughing. That's,
both one.
But right, so we in class this day, and there's a guy in this class. He's large. All right, he's large. So the desk aren't that big, and so we just see him. We look over. And he's sleep, but his stomach is so big that he's kind of sleep at the top of his chest, leaning into the desk. And so he looks so big. It looked like if he got up, everything's going with him. And so me and Cam we in there laughing. we can't hold shit. We in there laughing. The teacher trying to teach.
No, this what happened. I'm laughing so hard. I say I'm going to the bathroom, so I walk out. I go to the bathroom. I just really go to the hallway and just start laughing because I can't hold it no more. So then I come in. I walk back into the room. The teacher look at me. I look at Ro. I start laughing. I close the door and go back out the room.
So then he come back in finally. We still laughing. The teacher finally stops. Looks at us and says, "What the fuck's so funny? I want to laugh. What the fuck's so funny?"
He's like, if it's me, it's fine if you're laughing at me. I just want to know what's so funny.
And he said it just like that. What
I
the
just
fuck's
laughed
so
like,
funny?
man, you just funny, man.
And then he just went back to teaching.
All right.
That shit was so funny.
Laughing,
and we so then it didn't stop. We got in the car headed home. We on the highway, dog. I'm talking about in stitches. Like I'm crying. I can't see. I was like, if it was traffic, so we could like slow down. If it wasn't traffic, I would have had to pull over, dog. We was in there like we was laughing all the way home.
And until this day, I have that picture in my phone of him.
Yeah,
because we took a picture, and every once in a while, me and Rome send it back and forth. Like I printed it out one day and put it in his room. He just put it in my room last week, and we still laugh about that. What 10 years later?
Yeah, that's about 10 years ago. That shit was funny.
That's longer than 10 years ago. We was in school.
Yeah, we was in school, so that's about 11 years, maybe 12. Rains down. What's good at Nick Knox? Dog. Nick Knox. First and foremost, I'm proud of Emmanuel reading like a scholastic all-star, but I swear he kept saying COVID-19 and it made me cringe. But maybe it was just me.
I keep calling it COVID instead of COVID.
My question this week involves something that happened to me last weekend. My car was in an accident at the beginning of this month, and I finally got it back from the dealership I work at. I figured out why not do business with the people I do business with. Long story short, after I got my car back, the hood didn't close and shit was just off. I wanted to go all the way on the phone and act my race, but I've never been super aggressive. My question is, have any of you ever experienced customer service that made you cuss someone out over a bad customer service? I've had people cuss at me over some shit that had nothing to do with me, but whatever. Any of you guys on this level of pissed off? P.S. Emmanuel, the U.S. has known about COVID-19 for years now. It might be a good rabbit hole for you to explore. China did not start the virus.
Conspiracies.
When I used to work at a place called 3PD, I got yelled at all the time for other people's shit, and I laughed every time. I remember one time this lady called me and she said, "Hey, my driver looks like the delivery driver left, and I need him to leave she was getting a refrigerator place, so she was like, I need him to leave my refrigerator here." And I was like, well, let me call him and see. And I had like the Chicago market when I worked there, so all my niggas was like hood niggas, hood truck drivers. So I called him. I was like, "Hey man, the lady said she was home. I think she was in the shower. You think you could take her fridge back?" He said, "Nah, fuck that. I'm out. I'm 2 miles out. I'm not going back." I was like, so I was like, "Come on, man." And I had built up a rapport with him. I was like, "Come on, man. Just like, you go back." He was like, "Hey man, I feel you. I'm not going back. She had a time window. Like, ain't nobody tell you get in the shower at that time window. I'm leaving." He was like, "I'm out. I'm not turning around." I called a lady back. Or I clicked over. "Hey, he's not gonna be able to make it back." She said, "No, fuck that. He need to come back." I was like, "Oh, well, you'll have to get it delivered the next day." I had to get it delivered the next day. Who the fuck do you think you are? I said, "Well, I'm a customer service representative that works."
The calmer you are, the funnier it is.
Yeah, because she just yelling. I was like, "I'm a customer service representative that works here at 3PD. She was like, "Where's your manager at?" I love when they say that because I would put it on hold. I would look, my manager name was Michael. I'd be like, "Michael?" And he'd be like, "Fuck." That's it. But yeah, people be upset on them customers. Like, I'm always gonna be nice. I don't know. You're not gonna make me that mad over the phone. Like, I'm not tripping.
I remember I was working at what is it? Office Depot.
Oh, my bad. Real quick, finish up that story. She wanted the refrigerator back because she had 4 bottles of liquor in there that she wanted.
She wanted a bottle of liquor?
4 bottles of liquor that was in the fridge. Go ahead.
So anyway, I mean, I kind of understand. But yeah, the only thing I remember is when I was working there was a lot of, at the time, Art Institute kids that came there because you can get, like, copies of your, whatever they're printing out, their artwork or whatever, and or their projects. And this one dude came in there, and I guess one of the employees accidentally erased, like, his final project off his card. Like it was all gone. This nigga went on a rampage around the store. I'm talking about knocking over shit, tearing shit apart. Like he was just pissed. Like he knew what happened.
Oh, he knew. Okay,
he found out.
Got you.
And he just started tearing shit apart. The manager, they had to call the police. And I was like, damn, I feel him.
that final project, you be putting in work at this
feel him. That's like, you know, and they don't give you they ain't
shit.
And I know and that's a nigga, you know, didn't back up his work.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. Because you wouldn't be in there that angry.
He wouldn't be there.
Yeah.
He went off. He was tearing shit apart. But
damn, man.
Did you get arrested?
Yeah, he didn't get arrested. I know he got escorted out though, for sure. I don't think they arrested him.
I know he was crying. I know he was crying. Sierra Derrico, hey DT, happy birthday, Ron. Thank you, Sierra. How is the pollen season out there? Because it's thick out in the South. I have allergies bad, but been taking my allergy meds for that. But I can say that pollen has been fighting with my eyes for real. But I got drops for that. Much love, see 2020 vision. Once I left Georgia, my allergies wasn't as bad. Like out here, it's not as bad.
I still got it. I probably got the worst allergies in the group.
But Georgia, that shit used to be green on the car. I be like, no, this shit
just be yellow. Car yellow.
Coughing, sneezing, crying, just tears running.
Yeah, I used to take Claritin when I was younger because my eyes would swell up and shit. But now
I feel like I'm the only one without allergies.
Like in life.
I'm just out of everyone I know. Everyone I know got
some type of allergies.
Does Chaz have allergies?
I don't know.
I've been seeing him sneeze sometime. I don't know if he got.
Be sneezing in the bathroom.
I don't know if he got. Yeah, I don't know if he got allergies. I gotta ask him. Lulu, hey y'all. Hope y'all are staying safe and inside during all this chaos. Med school online is somehow harder than med school in person, so I'm glad to see your room noise drop to give me a break from all this. Anyways, my question is one I heard on the podcast I listened to, the Friend Zone podcast. What do you want God to say to you when you reach heaven? I want all the angels to be like, hey, and dap me up when I walk in like they were excited to see me. Then for God to give me one of those auntie hugs where they hold you real tight and rock side to side real hard and say everything you did was worth it and I'm proud of you.
Yes, baby.
And happy birthday, Rome. Thank you. Appreciate it.
I just want him to say, come on in, my son.
Yeah.
That's all I want to definitely hear.
Oh,
as long as I can get in there, I'm happy.
How funny is that? You walk into heaven saying, "Oh hell no!"
What I want God to say? It's either good job or it's welcome. just come on in.
It's gonna be a long conversation. I'm be like, God, I hope I get mine 200 years of talking because we got.
Like, yeah. You and everybody else, get the bag.
That's the last person. That's the last person I want to annoy. I'm just going in.
Annoy God.
I'm just getting in there, man.
Like anything you do could annoy him.
Now when Cam died, you gonna get up there. Cam, why would you annoy me?
Okay, well now that we're here, now let's talk. But I'm just happy to be here.
Hey, y'all gotta.
That'd be the one line I don't mind waiting in all day.
Y'all got corned beef hash in the back. Y'all got that up here.
Can you imagine the dude that's upset about the line in heaven?
Like, come on, man.
What I'm gonna
How long are we gonna be here?
I'm gonna try to move away from him so when the bottom fall out, I'm actually gonna fall out with him.
Who's the guy at the gates?
Shoot.
Was it not Abraham? Who's the
I can't think.
Well, if it's in Miami, it's usually a Haitian guy.
Hilarious. A Haitian dude at the gates. You are not welcome here.
There's always some island guy working the gates.
Last question.
Oh, mine's Jamaican, a cool weed smoking Jamaican. Come in, wagwan, brother.
Hey Zeus. What up, guys? And happy birthday, Rome. Thank you. Question this week is mainly for you, but you guys can also chime in. Is there a routine or sort of ritual type thing you do every year for your birthday? Because I know I can't be the only one that feels a little bit more special during a birthday, waking up brand new and all, LOL. And on a side note, why do I get the feeling that Emmanuel's the type to pull pranks on birthdays?
No.
I ain't
a prankster like that. I never been like
this group is not really like that, but ritual? No, I reflect and just think. Honestly, I just wake up early, thank God, eat food, and then if I got something to do. Honestly, I'd rather wake up in a foreign country on my birthday. That's the goal for birthday is to be in foreign countries. But since I'm here and there's Corona, I just thank God I'm alive and I'm not sick.
Telling you, Rome.
That's it.
Selling that ass.
I want to sell ass on my birthday.
Get to that country quick.
No, I'm getting thick, man.
Get to that. That's what I'm saying. Get to that. You know, Dubai can use some.
Dubai, do butt.
Dubai.
I feel like that's somebody's Instagram account.
What, Dubai, do butt?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Some OnlyFans account.
Oh yeah.
Welcome to Dubai, do butt. But yeah, no, not really a ritual every year, but I do like to reflect and just, it's another year of life. I'll be 32, so I'm just excited about it, Getting old out here, man,
Man, I haven't had a birthday party since I was 5. I'll be
No, we had one for you at the house, at the old house.
Yeah. I mean, I pretty much threw that.
I was by myself.
But I don't have any expectations for birthdays. I'm just glad to be living.
Mine is a good breakfast.
Good breakfast is cool.
I want to be out the country, but I just always want a good breakfast.
Yeah. It's always nice because I really don't have any expectations for my birthday. So when I do get
it's so much better when you don't have any.
Yeah, when I do get love or anything, anybody give me, I'm really grateful for
if you wake up with a mentality, all right, I better, everybody better post me today, or this is gonna be weird.
You just don't set yourself up.
I don't even like going around town. I don't really, even tell me people my birthday unless it's just brought up or something. But yeah,
when I talked to my mom this morning, she was like, "Ooh, right now I was at the hospital in Germany." I was like, "Right now?" I was like, "Oh yeah, they are ahead of time." She was like, "Yeah, I was going in labor." She was in labor for, I forgot how many hours. I was like, "It's because my head big, man. My bad." It's because my head big.
All your butt went to your head.
I'm a butthead. All right, y'all. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Couch Chronicles. Submit your questions on Patreon. Tell a friend to tell a friend, and we'll see you next week.
Hey, skit coming this week. Room Noise coming the week after. We got another podcast.
Rome's Bow Wow fight coming.
Bow
Wow. When is that dropping? Do we have a date on that?
Wednesday, but this will be out Thursday. So they already.
Okay, all right. Well, it'll be out by the time you listen to this. So check that out.
All right, y'all. Peace.